It's Jen and Lindsey, and it is Thursday. It's 1 o'clock here at Coverage Distributing, so you know what that means. Semi-pro stenciling project. So Lindsey and I are here today doing a fun and easy project that you guys can recreate for yourselves, for gifts, for hostess gifts, for anything, Christmas presents, all of that kind of stuff. If you like to do craft shows, you can recreate this for craft shows. This one is a Thanksgiving project. We're excited because it's November finally. Lindsey's going to start decorating for Christmas this weekend. I might too. I don't know. We'll see. But that's what's happening here. We're going to be doing this project. It's quick and easy. It's not going to take us long to do at all. I did some pre-work, so I base coated the outside of my frame. We're doing a frame board again, so I did an outside of my frame, and I did the back plaque. Part of the plaque also is base coated, so you won't have to watch me do that because you guys know how to base coat. You don't need me for that. So that's what we're going to do today. Let us know if you're here. Thanks for joining us. If you're a repeat viewer, thanks for coming back. And if you're new, thanks for checking us out. Lindsey and I call ourselves semi-pros because we're just getting started into painting. We enjoy crafting and doing all of that fun stuff. So anytime that we can get in here for a little bit and do a video for you guys, we love that. So let us know that you're here if you want to talk to us. If not, you can be quiet in the background. We don't mind that either. All right, Lindsey, are we ready to get started?
We can get started.
Let's get started because I feel like I've been rushed today. I don't know. It's been a little bit crazy of a day, but we made it. Okay, so this is the frame board that we're going to do today. It's our 15-inch frame board. I base coated my bottom part with antique white, and then I did the top part of the frame board with a milk chocolate. I didn't want it to be same. First, I wanted this one to be different. Sometimes I like to do them the same. Sometimes I like to do them a little bit different. The stencil we're using today is Happy Thanksgiving. It's got some leaves and some little dots on it. This real pretty scripty Happy Thanksgiving. That's what we're doing today. All of the items that we're using today, you can find at cdstencils.com. Lindsey, we always have a coupon that you can use during the month. So Lindsey has that coupon code already set up for you. So both of these pieces, so the stencil and the surface, are available on cdstencils.com, and you can go there and put them into your cart and then put that coupon code in and save some money. So that is what you want to do if you want to be recreating this. That'll help you save money. All right, I'm just laying my frame board on top. I want to make sure that I have this centered up. I think that looks pretty good to me. I want to make sure my leaves are showing, and I want to make sure the bottom of my tail is showing here. Actually, I could probably move up just a little bit. I like that fancy part.
I think it needs to go right.
Right a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just my 2 cents.
No, absolutely. I'm telling you, because I look at it like on an angle because I can't be straight down because of the camera above me. Does that look better, Lindsey? Or a little bit more?
A little more to the right.
A little more to the right. Okay. Let's try that. Let's see here.
That's good.
Better? Okay. So I got that on there. I made sure it's going to fit in my frame. So put a piece of tape here and a piece of tape over here because I don't want it to move. I make sure it's taped to my backboard, and then I can pull the frame part off. I don't need that right now. Okay, so I pulled some colors. I want this to be like warm and fun. So I'm thinking that I want to do Thanksgiving in this orange color. So I have spiced pumpkin and burnt orange pulled, and I think I want to do the burnt orange because I think the Thanksgiving needs to be that darker color. Happy, I think I want it to be green. So let's do celery green for Happy, and then we'll talk about our leaves and our little dots here in a little bit. So I'm going to use celery green. I'm going to start with my Happy up here. I'm going to pull, I did pull this, this is the foliage friend. I did pull this one because it has little leaves on it, and I thought we might want to add a few of them to the background here after we get our stenciling done, but I'm also going to use it to mask off. So let me find a spot that's going to work. Actually, none of this might work here. Oh, actually, that might, no. Okay, that's not going to work there. It'll work over here where I need it.
It's fine.
It's fine. We'll put a little bit of tape there. That's not a big deal. I have my Sam's Club paper plate, hashtag Sam's Club. I have that over here. That's what I use as my paint palette. You guys know I'm not down with some painters or palette paper. I don't need to mess with all that fun, fancy stuff. You guys are professionals. You can totally do that. I'm all about my paper plate because I just want to throw it in the trash. I don't want to mess with it when I'm done. Okay, got my little bit of tape there. I think that's really the only one I'm going to have to worry about. So we'll do that, and let's get a stencil brush out.
So while you're doing that, I want to welcome Debbie from Oklahoma. Mary Jane is here. Terry, Sharon Shaw is painting and watching.
Awesome.
Stacy's here from Florida, I believe, and Jerry also from Florida as well.
Guys, thanks for joining us. I'm so happy you're here.
And Kathy Kerr.
Gosh, guys, I'm so happy you're here. I'm using my number 4 Spectacular stencil brush. I'm going to just pounce this color on here. You guys know I'm a pouncer, not a swirler. I like to pounce my stenciling. I feel like I get better control that way. So I stick with what I know is going to work for me. So we're going to do a couple coats of this because I do have that antique white on the background.
What did we do yesterday?
What did we do?
Someone asked me.
Oh, the boots, the Santa boots.
Yeah. The surface, Terry, from the boots is not on CD stencils, but actually, I just remember something. This stencil on Cover Distributing is on sale.
Oh, it is, because it's Turkey Thanksgiving.
So you would be better off probably ordering everything from Cover.
Yeah, because the only thing that's not on sale is the plaque.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, you could definitely do that.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, the Santa boots. Now, speaking of what we did in semi-pro painting yesterday, we've got a cool project for next week, guys. So remember how yesterday I said we were going to do Christmas all the way through now till the end of the year because, well, at least until Christmas, because it's the season and we're all ready. And I went back into the office yesterday after I finished up some other stuff and I told Lindsay, I'm like, I'm going to try and paint this door hanger real quick and see how long it takes. I painted this cool brand new door hanger. I don't even think it's online yet.
Nope.
Up in no time. So we are going to do that next week, guys. So join us on Wednesday for semi-pro painting because we are going to be doing a full project with a door hanger. It's cute. It's adorable. It's Christmas. It's brand new, not even on the website yet. So watch for that to pop up because when it comes, you're going to want to order it because it's so cute. It's easy to paint. Even Chris said, good job, Jen. So I was excited about that.
Jerry asked, do you always pounce color on when stenciling?
Always. Because Jerry, I know a lot of people swirl, right? I am not I'm not confident in my swirling. I worry about that bleed through. So I learned how to pounce when I first started stenciling. And because I do it that way, I always do it that way because it's habit for me. But yes, I always use pounce when I do my stenciling.
And I'm the same way. I'm a pouncer, not a swirler.
Yeah.
Because I find when I swirl, I always, for some reason, no matter how gentle I am, I get bleed through.
Yeah, and I don't want to have to do more work at the end, like cleanup. I don't want to mess with that. I want to stencil it and be good and not worry about it. So yes, I always pounce, but that's just my personal preference. I say if you are a swirler and you get great results, go for it, my friend.
Yeah, Linda tried to get her to swirl when she was here last week.
She did.
It lasted like all of 5 seconds.
Yeah,
it's a comfort thing.
You have to go both ways. And so you have to go counterclockwise and clockwise. I struggle with that. Like I don't know why my brain doesn't compute.
I think Chris does both.
Yeah. Chris will pounce and swirl. Yeah.
Yeah, Terry says I cause more problems swirling, so I always pounce.
Terry, me too. See, I don't want to do all that extra cleanup work. I'm not about that life.
It's a matter of preference.
Yeah, and you can totally do whatever you feel comfortable with.
I was just going to say that we're big on use what makes you comfortable, do what makes you comfortable.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm all about it.
Linda said, but you were good on the other things.
Thanks, Linda. I used my big girl brush yesterday to shade around those Santa boots, and I heard you in my head the whole time. All the bristles.
We hear your voice, Linda.
All the time.
Yep. On
the project all the time. Okay, so that was celery green. I'm going to use burnt orange now. So let's do that. So I'm going to do my Thanksgiving in burnt orange. Now, let's see. I have my celery green done, so I can take this piece of tape off here. And I'm not worried about that now that I've got all of that on there. Just see here. Am I going to need to stencil? I can mask that, mask that, mask that, mask that, mask that. Yeah, I just want to make sure I don't have anything else I'm going to have to. Yeah, I can mask it all. Okay, so I love our painter's tools for this fact. You don't have to have a ton of tape. I'm not about all that. I want to just do it and then not have to worry about peeling tape off and all that stuff. So that is the world I'm living in. So I'm going to start over here and just go this way. I'm just going to do it like so here and work this way. And then I can come around. If I get a little paint on my stencil, I'm not worried about that. this way since I have that mask on there. Okay, so while I'm stenciling our Thanksgiving, let's talk for a minute about Thanksgiving. Do you guys do anything big and fun for Thanksgiving? I do not. My family gets together back home, but unfortunately my husband works every Thanksgiving, so we just stay home. I do a quick little, well, I shouldn't say quick, a big lunch, but I kind of cheat and do honey baked turkey breast because
there is nothing wrong with honey baked turkey breast.
We love the turkey breast from Honey Baked Ham, so I get that, and so I just got to warm it up and make some sides. But it's nice because when the guy is, well, now my youngest son is, or my oldest son, is actually working with my husband. So they'll both maybe be working. I don't know what Dakota's plans are with Gracie, but he might be going to her grandparents. I'm not sure. So I just do quick and easy. That way the guys can run in whenever they get a minute to eat. They'll run in and grab something to eat. So that's what I do. Do you guys do big, or do you just kind of like do big family thing? What's everybody else do? I'm curious.
So personally,
yeah, you have big.
My father is in Kentucky, so we don't go down there. We go before the holidays. My husband's family is local. They live like 3 minutes from us.
Yeah.
So his sister has her side of the family and her husband's side of the family over, and it's just this big shindig. Friends are invited, lots of food, and then after we stuff ourselves silly and take our power couple naps, then we play cards in the evening. We always play cards, and it's always the same game. It's called Knock or 31. People call it 31, and we just have a good time, and
we usually
the boys watch football.
Yeah, we usually end up with a board game in the evening while football's on, or a game of cards for sure when the guys get back. But I'm not sure what Austin's plans are this year. I don't know if he's coming home or if I would think so, but I'm not sure.
Terry says she cooks the turkey and all the sides just for herself.
Terry, I love it, girl. I love all of the stuff. I wish that my husband didn't work every Thanksgiving because I would go home because my family they do the big Thanksgiving stuff. So I wish that he didn't work. But, sometimes work you have to just kind of do.
So Stacy says, I am a guest of someone who cooks for days and serves way too much food.
Stacy, I want to come with you because I just don't want to be the person that does the cooking. Actually, I get lucky because my friend Bridget has a big family, and then they're our best friends, and we do a ton of stuff with them. And she always invites us down for Thanksgiving, so I don't have to cook. So she'll always invite us down. Sometimes I cook, sometimes we go. But she'll invite us down for Thanksgiving, and we actually spend Christmas Eve with them too because we don't go anywhere for Christmas Eve. We stay home. We decided to do that when our kids were little, and we've stayed home ever since. So,
Mary Jane says, we do big. We have a big family, lots and lots of good food.
Lots and lots of good food, lots and lots of love and hugs and friendship, and I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I wish I could have that, but I just can't because, grown up decisions. You have to work, right? Got bills to pay. Okay. 1 year for Thanksgiving, Mom and Dad got us honey baked ham, remember?
Yeah, I remember that.
They delivered them to our house. They're like, we're coming over with a delivery. And I was like, what the
And
heck?
I ate it forever.
Because
my husband doesn't eat ham.
Yeah,
so
I don't live close to them. Like I'm a 25-minute drive from my house to work every day. And so and he was like, are you home? I'm coming over with a delivery. I was like, yeah, I'm not home, but Dakota is. And he was like, okay, as long as somebody's there. So he dropped it off, and it was a big old honey baked ham. It was so good.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that by myself.
Right?
Because, again, my husband doesn't eat ham. He's weird. And I don't know why.
I like ham, but we prefer turkey. Like, I'll eat ham, but we prefer turkey.
Now, growing up, my mom had a rule. It was turkey for Thanksgiving and Christmas, ham for Easter. So that's what we always did growing up.
We always did turkey for Thanksgiving and ham for Christmas. And then Easter just depended on what was on sale that year.
Stacy says, I don't like ham either.
You don't, Stacy? Is it like a texture thing for you, or is it just like pork? You don't like pork. I'm not a big fan of pork.
My husband doesn't like pork chops.
Yeah.
The pork he likes is pulled pork. That's about it.
That's Dakota. And I'm like, it's the same thing, dude.
Yeah, I'm like, it's the same animal.
Yeah, just put some barbecue sauce on it.
He's like, it's different. I'm like,
Okay.
Terry says, my kids do Christmas Day with me, so I cook big then, and I normally go to Gatlinburg for Thanksgiving, but after surgery and being off, I have to work, so I will cook for myself.
Okay.
Gatlinburg, my husband and I used to
you
go
guys used to go
Gatlinburg
every
the
year.
week before Thanksgiving every year, and it's a great time to go. But we haven't the past couple.
No, you haven't, because you've been cruising.
Yeah, because we've been on a boat.
She's been cruising instead of
Going
in Gatlinburg. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's pretty. I love that one.
Makes sense. Stacy says she's not sure. I think part of it is because it's pink. That makes sense.
Oh, yeah, because you think it's not cooked.
Yeah,
I can see that. I can see that, Stacy.
I'm going to ask my husband that. Is it because it's pink?
Yeah. I'm like that, like with prime rib. When Brad,
I don't like
Brad made prime rib one year for Christmas, and I was like, I can't do it because he smoked it in our smoker.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can't. It doesn't look cooked. I actually did eat. He's like, just try one piece. And Gracie and I both. And I was in Austin, and we've all ended up eating it, actually, because I'm not a prime rib fan.
Yeah, I can't do prime rib for that reason because it always looks raw to me.
Yeah, it does. I know. I don't know why, but
that
it
makes
does.
sense, Stacey. I've never thought of it that way.
No, but it does. Okay, I'm going to use antique gold, I think, for my leaves.
And antique gold is a discontinued color.
Ochre, deep, not, what's the new yellow?
Antique gold? Is it antique gold or yellow ochre? Am I getting confused?
Yellow ochre, I think is.
Is it antique gold?
I think antique gold's still good.
Okay, I'm sorry. Ignore me.
Double check it. Look online.
Ignore me.
Look on the website. See if we have it still. Again, guys, this is all old class paint that we use. I got no paint off of the shelf. Like when we do any of our videos, none of the paint comes off of our shelves. It's all paint that Chris used in classes. You lied?
I lied. I'm a liar pants.
She's a liar pants.
I got it confused with yellow ochre.
It's okay.
It's the same color.
It kind of is. It kind of is. It's very close in color.
But anyway, Mary Jane says, I would love for you girls and your families to come join us. Trust me, we would have plenty of food for you all.
Oh, that's so sweet.
You.
Thank you so much, guys. That is so sweet. I appreciate that. Okay, I'm going to do this one and this one.
So,
yes.
I'm going to ask a question.
Okay.
What is everybody's favorite dish at Thanksgiving?
Oh, my gosh. I love all of them. I love all of the dishes, Lindsay. That's hard to... honestly, I think my favorite has got to be stuffing. Like, I absolutely love stuffing. I could eat just stuffing.
So here's another thing. That reminds me of a survey on Facebook I saw. Is it stuffing or is it dressing?
What's the difference? Okay, so I call it stuffing.
So it was explained to me on Facebook that stuffing goes in the turkey. And it's dressing when it's outside the turkey.
So if you're making stovetop and not sticking it in your turkey, it's dressing. But
that's what they said. But
why does that make sense? It's the same stuff, whether it's cooked inside or outside. It tastes better inside, though.
It does.
I will say that.
I was always brought up that it was stuffing. Sharon Schott says dressing. Stacy says stuffing.
But why? Is it the same reasoning behind it?
I don't know. My mom was British and they didn't do Thanksgiving over there. So this was all what she learned and she always called it stuffing. So, and my dad always called it stuffing and he's from Kentucky. So I don't know.
We always called it stuffing. That's why I'm curious. I'm wondering if it's like,
I don't know if it's like
where you're at, like a location thing. Okay. I'm going to do my little berries in Heritage Brick.
Susan says the gravy's her favorite. Gravy
is good though. I'm not hating your choice there, my friend, because gravy is good.
Mary Jane says she can't pick a favorite. I love it all. Pretty much same here.
Same, girl. Same. That's why when you said that, I was like, well, it's got to be stuffing, but
Terry's a girl after my heart. Sweet potato casserole with a pecan and brown sugar topping on top.
Oh, my husband loves sweet potato casserole. I don't make sweet potatoes, and he gets every year. He's like, "Why don't you ever make sweet potatoes?" Because nobody in my family ate sweet potatoes.
We always had so we never had sweet potato casserole. Mom always made yams, so it was just the whole yam, and she would put the brown sugar and marshmallows on top.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Nothing impressive, but that's how she just.
But it was good.
Oh, it was good. Yeah. Stacy says they don't put it in the turkey, but they call it stuffing.
Okay.
Kathy says we call it dressing, and that's my favorite side.
Okay, me too, Kathy. Okay. All right, that's just...
What's my favorite? Okay, well...
Cranberry.
Yeah, you're right. Jen knows me well. So
Straight out the can?
Straight out the can, cranberry sauce. I like my cranberry sauce shaped like a dog food can.
That's right. Straight out the can, straight onto the plate, right into Lindsay's belly.
A little dish for it, a little fancy serving dish. And it says on the side canberry instead of cranberry.
Because she's so bougie like that, guys.
So we always take the can. My husband and I live for the jelly cranberry sauce.
See, I don't like cranberry sauce. I don't even like cranberry juice.
Yeah, we eat it throughout the year.
Yeah, they do. She'll bring in on a Monday. She'll be like, we had Thanksgiving yesterday, and she'll have like turkey and stuffing and
my husband and I both love it, and we always have cranberry sauce at home. Like last night we had pork. He's like, "Do we have any cranberry sauce?" I was like, "No, we don't. We're actually out."
Should have put applesauce on your pork.
I never thought about that.
Brad loves applesauce on his pork. That's probably what we'll have tonight because we're having pork chops tonight.
So Terry says yes, Lindsay, out of the can.
Out of the can too.
Out of the can.
See, nobody in my house ate it when I was growing up, and I like cranberry.
John, my husband's Grammy used to get a cranberry relish something rather
like a sauce.
I don't know, but I ate it that way too. I am not picky.
So I guess because nobody I know eats cranberry, let me ask you this. Is it just like you slice it, or do you like put it with your mashed potatoes, or how do you
eat? Okay, so
how do you do that?
If you do it dog food can style,
we're never gonna
slice it.
We're never gonna look at cranberry again.
Well, I saw a meme on Facebook that said that I like my cranberry shaped like a dog food can.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
But either way, what I tend to do is I love it on the turkey.
So you slice it, put it on the turkey.
I'm weird. I'm a European. I was taught to eat European.
She's
so
weird,
I load
guys.
things.
She's weird.
It's just because I was child of a British woman.
Did you say you load things?
I load things. So
what does that mean?
Okay, so you slice your turkey, you take a little slice of the cranberry sauce, you put it on top, and you stack it, and you eat it together.
So, do you put it on your fork like that? Like a skewer?
Yeah.
Okay, I get that now. Okay. But when you said load it, screwed
you load the fork.
Okay, you load your fork.
And I also eat opposite to how
yeah, because you're weird.
Yeah, I eat left-handed, but I'm a righty.
She's weird, guys.
But that's how I was raised.
She's weird. Can I say it one more time?
She's weird. I own my weirdness, but anyway.
She's weird.
But yeah, that's what I do. I eat it with the meat.
Okay, with the meat then. Okay, I was thinking you just eat it by itself.
Eats it all together.
Oh, he does.
Yeah, he's a piler.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't realize there were different words for how we eat. I mean, I'm learning today, guys.
Dad, it used to drive my mom nuts because my dad would do the same thing.
Like
my
you?
Dad. No,
or like your brother?
Like my husband. Like
or your husband.
It's all piled. Okay. Like my mom and I are like food separated.
You're like you're fancy eaters.
And my dad always used to tell my mom, well, it all ends up in the same place. So it doesn't matter if it touches.
I don't like for my food to mix, so I would not be about that life. Okay.
So, but anyway, enough about that and my weirdness.
Yeah, you're weird. But I'm going to tell you again.
But yeah, my favorite, back to the sides, I think, gosh. Well, my sister-in-law makes this mean broccoli, cauliflower casserole with Ritz crackers and cheese.
Well, that sounds good. And
it's relicious.
That's delicious if you guys weren't sure.
Yeah, relicious is delicious.
She's back to her dog food ways, sounding like a dog relicious, like Scooby-Doo.
And but her husband hates when she makes it because it stinks up the house. Because it's broccoli and cauliflower, but it's delicious. Now I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, we gotta stop talking about it. What are we having for Tuesday snack today?
Mary Jane says, I always make appetizer of little sausages wrapped in bacon with
brown sugar.
We call that bacon crack.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're little smokies wrapped in bacon, and then you coat them in brown sugar and you bake it and it gets all bubbly.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. That's pretty, guys.
And all 11 of them, all of her grandkids love them, so the crock pot is full of them.
Who makes this?
Mary Jane.
Mary Jane, okay.
Oh, that's pretty.
This is pretty, isn't it? Okay, let me hit this with the heat gun real quick. I like the lighter green and then all the darker colors.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay. Yep. And then I think we'll put a few of these little leaves on here from the foliage friends. Now that we worked all the way around it, look at this. All the way around marking things off. But I think it would be pretty to add some of the smaller leaves, like kind of up here. What do you think? Yes?
Man, now I really want
Lindsay, we can't have turkey today. Maybe, what color should I use? Green? Because we only have that little bit. Let's do a little bit of the green. What do you think? Or should I keep them yellow?
You do you, boo. I don't know.
She said, you do you, Bill. That didn't help me. What do you guys think? What color should I do little leaves?
Little leaves. What color?
Little leaves. Because I'm thinking about some of these little maple leaves would be cute up here. Like if I just did this one up there and then maybe a couple down here. Maybe
Hi, Suzanne. Welcome.
Maybe I should keep them all yellow. so it doesn't look weird.
We'll do one yellow, and if you don't like it,
We can paint over it. Yeah. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do whatever color this is, antique gold. I just feel I know it has 3, but I just feel like it looks really empty right there.
What is the dark color you used? You mean the one for the dots?
The orange or the red? So I used orange. I used burnt orange, and then for the red, I used heritage brick. So this is burnt orange. That's heritage brick. What?
Mom's watching.
Uh-oh. Mom, don't watch. No,
shade some yellow and orange leaves.
Shade some yellow in the orange and orange in the leaves. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Kathy says, I make chicken and dumplings for our big family dinner. Goes over well, too. Man, I'm getting hungry.
Chicken and dumplings. Oh. Do you make it like legit chicken and dumplings, or do you like cheat with like the biscuit? I've seen like people that's done that. Like they cheat with like cutting up the Pillsbury biscuits. You know what I'm talking about?
I've seen that too, yeah.
My husband loves chicken and dumplings, but I can't make it.
I'm glad I'm not the only one. I
can't do it. I'm not a very good cook, but and I can usually follow a recipe though. I cannot do it.
That was actually a funny story. Chicken and dumplings was the first thing that I tried to make for my husband after we got married.
Yeah.
And I called his mom.
Okay.
And I said, how do you do this?
Yeah.
And she said, look at the Bisquick box.
Is that what she used?
That's what she told me. She said, that's what she does. And he loves it.
Okay.
And I did it. And it turned gray for some reason. It was like gray.
Gray?
I have no idea.
I don't think your biscuits are supposed to be gray.
No, I don't know why the chicken and dumplings was gray. I have no idea. To this day, 20 years later, I still don't know.
That's kind of funny, Lindsay.
My husband ate it.
Okay, you want to hear some?
I wouldn't feel bad.
I'm going to tell on myself. Okay, so when I first got married to my husband, we used to cook a lot at home.
Because it's cheaper.
Well, no. When I was younger, we cooked a lot at home because my dad didn't like to eat out, nor could we afford to eat out, right? So because we ate at home, my mom was working a part-time job, and so we stayed in, and my sister and I had to cook dinner for my dad because he ate every day at 4:00. So we could make like the basics. So when I met Brad, he's like, can you cook? And I was like, yeah, I can cook. I cook for my dad all the time. Well, then we got married, and I would like cook, and then I would try something out, like something new, and it would be okay, like the same stuff. My house, we ate the same stuff every single week. He, on the other hand, did not. And so he asked me one time to make a roasting chicken. Okay.
Okay.
So like a big one. And so I was like, I can do this. This is not hard.
It's not hard.
I can handle this, right? Okay.
You should see her face right now.
Brad tells the story the best. It was frozen on the inside and burnt on the outside. How? I'm not exactly sure. But it was.
That's like magic.
It 100% was. First of all, he was like, it's good. I was like, it's not good. And he's like, it's good. I'm like, you don't have to lie. Don't eat it. You're going to get sick. Yeah, it was crazy though. Some of the stuff I've done in my...
So Kathy makes it from scratch. She rolls out the dough and she cooks a little chicken to make the broth. That's one of those things.
Girl, I want to be you one day.
Yeah,
I want to be you. My husband would love for me to be able to make that. I just can't.
I'm a pretty decent cook, but apparently chicken and dumplings and I don't get on. And I haven't tried to make it since. And my husband will mention it every once in a while.
Yeah.
And we just laugh about it because that's all you can do. I'm like, I still don't know what I did. My mother-in-law can't figure out what I did.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Brad always says to me, oh, chicken and dumplings, that sounds so good. I miss my grandma's because she passed away. He's like, I miss my grandma's chicken and dumplings. I was like, yeah, don't think about it. Call your mother if you want that.
My husband will get it.
I'm 100% not.
We'll go to Cracker Barrel and he'll get it there.
Yeah.
So. Suzanne says your oven was set too high on the chicken.
Oh, for sure, Suzanne.
She probably had it at like 500.
Well, I was trying to probably cook a whole roasting chicken in like 45 minutes. Yeah, it's like an all-day process.
Back then we couldn't do that, but now you pretty much can put it in an air fryer.
I mean, I had little ones, so like I was like probably not even paying attention to the time. I was like, oh crap, I gotta get that in the oven, and
turn it up high. It'll cook fast.
It'll be fine. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, burnt on the outside, frozen on the inside.
That's funny.
He still. You should hear him tell the story. It's hilarious, though. He's like, she tried to kill me. I'm like, I totally did.
My husband likes to talk about the gray slop but he did eat it.
Yeah, Brad's eaten a lot of stuff. He told Dakota because our oldest is getting married, and He told Dakota, he was like, get ready. You're going to eat a lot of Goodyear tires. Which is true. I mean, we all got to learn, right? I have learned a lot. Then I go, oh my gosh, my family likes to play jokes, right? Not my family, right? But anyways, for 1 year for Christmas, I used to make everything like barbecued chicken because I could do it. Like I did it. It was fine. It turned out well. So 1 year for Christmas, everybody in my family bought me a jar of barbecue sauce, a jar, something barbecue flavored. So I had all of this barbecue stuff. And yeah, it still goes around. Okay.
That's funny.
Just putting some burnt orange on some of my leaves here from a suggestion from one of our viewers. I love it when you guys give me suggestions.
Which just happens to be Mom.
Mom did?
Yeah, I told you, Mom.
No, I didn't know Mom was doing it.
Shade some yellow and orange leaves. That's what she said.
Gosh, I'm trying here. I got my little brush because I'm doing these little leaves. I know. You guys are probably cringing. I'm actually kind of back farther from it, so not right on top of it. Mom's pushing me out of my box too. You guys are pushing me out of my box. You're making me like feeling like I can do all this stuff. It's amazing what just like a little bit more paint does, isn't it? Like it really is making those leaves pop out.
Yeah.
And the good thing with shading is you don't have to be like super, super like on the line of it.
Terry says it's okay that you're using a little brush.
Thank you, Terry. Thought maybe you'd be cringing. I know
Linda probably
I know Linda probably is. But these are small leaves. She actually told me that she was going to take my brush, but she left it. But if I started using it, she was going to have Lindsay send it to her. She told me that.
Yeah. Well, and she told me she was going to take it, and I said, "Well, we got a whole slew of them in the cabinet."
Right? I just replaced it with another one.
She just said,
Linda is. I'm sure she is. I'm trying, Linda. I'm trying. It's just so small of an area. Okay.
I mean, at least that's a quarter, right?
Yeah.
At least it's the quarter, not
yeah,
the
it's not the 8.
It's a compromise.
Yeah, I'm meeting in the middle, guys. I'm meeting in the middle.
I like really want turkey.
Well, you better call Dad, and before he comes back from his appointment, you're gonna have to tell him to bring you some turkey from.
No.
Wait, they got turkey in the What they have? They have turkey.
Not that kind of turkey.
They got lunch meat turkey in there for lunch. You can steal some of that.
I actually have turkey breast in our deep freezer. I might make that this week.
Do you really? Even with Thanksgiving coming up, you would do that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. She's like, yeah. Duh, don't be stupid, Jen. That's what she said. Did you guys hear it? That's what I heard her say.
Don't be so judgy.
Don't so judgy, Jen. Sheesh. I think I'm going to try and put my tree up this weekend. I'm going to try.
That's my goal for Saturday. I'll be gone all day on Saturday, but
yeah,
I don't know. Saturday night.
I'm going to try. I'm a like hardcore, like don't put my tree up until after Thanksgiving, guys. Trust me, Lindsay asks me every year, was your tree up yet? Is your tree up yet? I'm like, it's not Thanksgiving.
I'm trying to bring her to the dark side.
But the only reason I'm thinking about doing it this year is because it's such a short time. Because Thanksgiving is so late this year. So I'm thinking I might go ahead and put it up. And then I keep seeing this thing on TikTok. Turkey tastes the same even with the trees up. Are you seeing that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I keep seeing that too. And they're right. It does.
Yeah.
All right. So got some orange on my leaves here. We could do a little dry brush action with a little bit of the red, since Mom suggested both colors.
She actually said orange and yellow, but
orange. But I have yellow leaves.
Terry said red.
Okay, I've got Heritage Brick. I'm going to do that with. Well, that's probably kind of a big dry brush. Let's go to a smaller one. Let's go to the number 2. Diverse. I was. Somebody was here last week for the live, and somebody said something about the dry brushes. I was like, oh, it's a dry brush. And they go, why are you whispering? I was like, I don't know, I just do. For some reason, I feel like it needs to be whispered.
Linda says it's all in how you load the brush bigger, girl.
I know, Linda, I know. I'm trying.
Stacy, you're right. A tree always seems to help with the super early darkness. Yes.
You know what? You are right about that. You are absolutely right about that. I'm going to get my tree. I am going to get my tree up.
There's nothing, I think, like being in a room, like, and it's just the Christmas tree.
Gosh, I can't do that. But I will tell you this. I'm one of those people that once my tree goes up, my lights don't come off. They stay on 24/7.
Oh, we don't do that.
Yeah.
Because our tree, you know, because we're extra. Our tree.
She's not wrong, guys.
Okay, so we have cats. And so my husband figured out the only way to keep the cats out of trees is to make the tree rotate. So our tree rotates on a rotating stand. But then we have, my husband loves lights. So then we have a star that has a like spinning light in it. So the light spins on the ceiling while the tree's going.
Your cats
We're
are like,
so extra.
what is happening?
But the cats don't get in the tree. I mean, these 2 cats that we've had right now, they have destroyed 2 Christmas trees.
Well, because your cats are like, they're
Evil.
wild.
Yeah,
they're wild.
They do what they want. But they have destroyed 2, and we're like trying to figure out a way for them not to do it. And the rotating Christmas tree stand is what's doing it. So our tree rotates.
Do you have like a tree collar, or do you do a tree skirt?
We have a
See,
tree.
that's the other thing.
We have a tree collar. But I'm thinking it might not work this year because last year our dog kept hitting it because it was so.
Oh, because he's so big.
He's so big and awkward. I think we might just put a skirt back down.
Yeah, I have a skirt, but I'm thinking about buying a collar for mine this year because those are
I like my collar.
they're so pretty.
Ours is like really like farmhousey. It's big and
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I could see Rudy getting his poor little head in there.
hello, Glenda. Welcome. You're not late.
No, you're not late. We're just working on our Happy Thanksgiving stencil. I'm working on finishing up the frame now. I did want to just add a little bit of detail to it, so I painted it in milk chocolate, and I'm using antique white to just kind of shade because it's got those engraved spots. So I'm just kind of pulling a little bit of that color through there just to kind of lighten it up and make it blend.
Is Linda's voice going off in your head?
Yes,
right now?
all the bristles on the whole project all the time. I hear her.
Terry says her 12-year-old cat gets up in her tree and lays down.
In
That's
the
what
tree,
my
my
fat
mom's
cat
cat
did.
did that, yeah.
That's why our fat cat, and I call him our fat cat because he's bigger than mine. But he's fluffy.
He's heavy.
And he got up and broke the branch on our last tree. So.
All right. This part's going to go a little faster on this side because we don't have to worry. All the bristles on this project the whole time, Jen. All the stuff that Linda taught me. Pay attention. I told Mom that we need to do a video like Linda and I did with me and her.
That would be a good idea.
Where we could do something. Look how much faster that was. I'm paying attention, Linda.
Maybe we should come up with like an ornament you guys can do.
Yeah, maybe we could do one of the new ones that she was just working on. The ones that she was doing the line drawing for today.
The spoons?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Maybe you could do the snowman.
Mm-hmm. Something like that. No, Mom, are you still watching? I told her it would be fun if we did something like that, though. She's like, we should.
Linda, all the bristles.
I know, Linda.
All the
I'm doing it
circles,
all the time. I'm doing it, Linda. I'm doing it. It's taking me some practice, but I got to get in my mindset of it.
She's got to hear your voice.
I do, too. Did you hear me yesterday? I kept saying it. All the bristles on the surface.
Chris,
all of
Mom said it sounds like a plan.
Yay! That'll be fun. We'll plan that, Mom. We'll do that one day.
We'll do that in a couple weeks.
Yeah, once that pattern comes out. Okay. There we go. I'm working on it, Linda. I'm trying. I'm really trying.
It's looking very rustic.
That's what I wanted. I don't have a steady hand. I think that's my problem why I feel like I got to keep going back and forth because I feel like I don't have a very steady hand. I'm working on it, though, guys. I'm working on it. Okay.
Yes, Terry. She actually is finishing up the pattern for that one that you did last week. So she's done 2 other characters
To go with it.
To go with the Santa.
Yes.
Linda says you're doing fabulous.
Thank you, Linda. I'm trying. I'm really trying. I'm doing all of my steps. Wet, blot, perpendicular load. All the bristles all the time.
I feel like we need shirts or something.
Right? All the
Wet,
bristles.
blot, load, blot.
All the
Is that right?
blend, yeah. Wet, blot, blend. All the time.
Blend. Okay. Wet, blot.
Blow, blend. Wet, blot, load, blend. Till you get the graduation of color. Linda, I paid attention in school.
I kind of did.
I did pay attention in school when I was getting taught. Perpendicular load, blend it till you get the graduation of color.
Terry says, how about some leaves on the frame?
Leaves on the frame. Okay, what color? I've got time, so you tell me what colors you want me to do, and I'm all about it. We can 100% do that.
Mary Jane says, you have come a long way, improving every week.
Mary Jane, she's my biggest cheerleader. She really is. She always tells me how good I do. Every time she calls and I'm taking an order for her on the phone, she's like, I'm so proud of you. You're doing so good. I appreciate it. Because, we want to know that we're improving, right? When we're doing this stuff, especially as a newbie, you guys have been paying for years and I'm just starting. So it's nice for me to hear that you guys think I'm getting better. Because sometimes I'm like, I don't know if I should keep doing this.
Terry says yellow and orange.
Yellow and orange leaves or yellow leaves with orange shading like I did on the middle one or on the ones on the plaque. I'm fine with that. Okay.
Whatever is what she said.
Whatever I want. She's giving me design freedom, huh?
She is.
Okay. All right, let me make sure this is dry real quick. So I want to do this edge like I did that one. I want them to match. I love antique white. I think it's such a pretty color, guys. I'm very farmhousey though, so I like that darker shades of stuff. All the bristles, all the time. Linda, I feel like I stole your saying. All of the bristles, all of the time. I mean, but look how pretty that is. If I do say so myself. Let me finish this one off over here. That is pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay, let's do this. And then we'll put some of these little leaves on here. What do you think? You can do that. Do you guys have a foliage friend? Okay, I gotta tell you something. This is actually my idea. The foliage friend was. So we had all these cool painter's tools, and then I was like, you know what we need that would be really good is little leaves. And so I went to the powers that be, aka mom, and I said, hey mom, I think we need this. And she was like, okay, let's do it. All right, I'm gonna tape this just because I'm gonna be doing that. Okay, I will do some antique gold. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna leave it where it's at. I had a thought, but then I was like, you know what? No, change my mind. Okay, and number 3 spectacular stencil brush, guys. That's what I'm using. I love it because it's tiny and it works for all these little things. So number 3 spectacular stencil. I've used that on my other project, guys. So I use it down here on these guys. I use it on my little red dots. Love it because you can just get the color out of it and then move on to your next color. And I love that. I love quick and easy. Quick and easy is where it's at with me. Quick, easy, and fast. Because, I've got so much time to be over here playing. I love coming over here to play, but I don't have that much time to do it. So I'm going to do that there. And then let's go over here and do one. Let's go this way this time. Because I don't want them to look like the same. Don't want them going in the same direction. So we'll put this guy down here. Again, I've got antique gold is what I'm using here, which is the same one I used on the actual stencil piece. So it's nice to add some detailing to the outside of these frames, guys. I love a frame plaque, but I love being able to add something to the outside of it as well. So we'll do that. Actually, you know what I think we'll do? Tell you what we'll do. Get that out of there, then move this up here. So let's go up here. Actually, let's go over here. Do you guys do this? You're like, wait, let's go here. No, wait, let's go here. Let's change it over to here. Okay, so now I'm going to use the red, so the deep burgundy. Or heritage brick. Sorry, not deep burgundy, heritage brick. Okay, I'm going to put that over here.
Linda said, you will help so many. So proud of you.
Thank you, Linda.
And Terry said, my boss just asked me what I was watching.
Uh-oh.
I said, I am on lunch.
Mama lunch break. That's what I'm watching, my lunch break. Okay, and then let's go over here. So I'm going to kind of make this like they're falling leaves, okay? That's my thought. It's falling down.
They're falling down the side.
Yeah, they are. Okay, so we've got a burgundy, so a heritage brick colored one. Okay, so I've got orange or yellow, red. We'll do an orange, and that I used burnt orange. You guys notice I'm not cleaning my stencil either, right? Okay, just want to make that clear because
why would you?
I 100% do not do that. So ever. You can ask Linda, because when she was in here, all of our used stencils are hanging on the wall.
And they're dirty.
They're filthy dirty, and I don't even care about it. Because you want to know why? If I need it, I'll just use it dirty, just like I'm doing this. I do not care. Okay, so I've got that. I don't even clean these painter's tools. Like the ghost one is hanging over there, the Halloween one that we used. I didn't clean that. 100% no, did not. I'm not about that life. I'm not.
We need a stencil that says
I'm not about that life. I don't have time, guys. When I leave here, I literally leave this room and go back over to the other building and then work on
Put on whatever hats.
Whatever I was doing before I walked over here 10 minutes before it was time to paint something. I was like, oh, shoot, what am I doing today? Okay, so we've got red and we've got yellow and we've got orange. And I think we'll even do green, guys. Because that'll leave all of the colors that we did in here down in the bottom. So we'll get some celery green, because that's the green that we use. So celery green here.
Terry says, I was doing some ornaments like I did with Chris, and I kept hearing her say, wipe the stencil off.
Yeah, no, not me, girl. You listen to Chris, don't listen to me. Do as the master does, not as I do, but I can't. I'm not about it. Okay, and then let's do, I don't have time. I don't have the time. You're lucky you get me for the time that I'm in here. Especially since I'm pounding all of the same color ink on this, or paint on the same flower.
A leaf.
Yeah, leaf, whatever the heck this thing is. Yeah, a leaf. Yes, it's a leaf. Okay, and then let's go down here some. Well, this is pretty. The green's not quite showing us up as much. It looks more like the antique white, but that's okay. Because it's got that dark color behind it. Probably if I would have put some antique white on there to begin with. Okay, let's see. Well, this is good. Okay, we have an even number, so we can't do that. We got to add another leaf somewhere. Where, Lindsay?
Oh, you do have one.
Yeah, I have an even number. I can't do that. I feel like there's an empty spot here, but I think it'll be too
what if you
lined.
like at the middle and the bottom?
Down here?
Maybe, or
like kind of off to the side?
Yeah.
Like right here?
Yeah.
Let's do an antique white one?
Sure.
Or will that be the same color as the greenie, you think? Should I do orange or red?
I would do orange.
Orange? Okay, let's do orange. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, there we go. That looks better. See, this is where my brain goes though. So I see that and then I'm like, wait a minute. But now the rest of this looks blank. Do I have to go like across here and then add more? I don't even know. To me, it looks, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't look finished now. Do you see that?
But then I think,
is it too much?
Like, then can you do too much? Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I would just leave it. Just leave it.
Okay, we're leaving it. Okay, that's it.
Away.
That's it. Just put down the stencil brush, Jen. That's what I hear in my head. Put down the stencil brush. Okay, so that's the project today, guys. That is featured our foliage friend. That featured our 15-inch frame board, the 2-piece frame board, and the Happy Thanksgiving stencil. The number on this is 19987. You can put that number into any of the search bars, 19987, and that will bring up the stencil for you. Colors I used: antique gold, celery green, burnt orange, heritage brick, didn't use that one, milk chocolate, and antique white. So all beautiful fall colors, guys. Perfect for this project. So if you're looking for a quick and easy, fun project for Thanksgiving, this would be cute on a little centerpiece as people are coming in for your table before you clear everything all out for your plates and all of that good stuff. This would be something cute to sit on your table. All right. Do we have any questions, Lou?
Well, Mary Ann just said, how did I miss that last week?
Miss what?
The stencil, probably.
Oh.
And, you know, a lot of people have said that. I've gotten a lot of emails that people that were here last week, and they're like, I didn't see those.
Yeah.
We have well over 1,000 stencils. So yeah, I see stuff every once in a while. I'm like, I don't remember this one.
Yeah, I don't even remember doing it. I was like, she's pulled a couple that I've actually done, and it's been so long that I don't even remember having created the stencil itself. So so I don't know, but it's here. So make sure if you want to grab it, you can order it. You can get it at CD Stencils. CDstencils.com is the website. Lindsay puts the links for everything in. But this, I believe, is on sale at Cover Distributing.
Yes.
So if you want to grab this stencil, your best bet right now, we usually send you to CD Stencils during our summer price stenciling, but you're going to want to go to cdwood.com to get this because it is on sale right now. It's a beautiful stencil. You could do a lot to dress it up. Perfectly fit on this. Like Lindsay sometimes brings me boards and I'm like, that's definitely not fitting. And she was like, it'll fit. And I'm like, it's definitely not. So then I'll show her and she's like, yeah, that's not fitting. Go find something else. So perfectly fits on this.
I did good on that one.
She did really good on this one. Great colors. So those are all listed as well. Lindsay will show, if you guys have questions, we always put this stuff out there. So if you guys have questions, let us know. You can grab any of the products that we use today at Cover Distributing, cdwood.com, or you can hop over to CD Stencils if you would like. I would grab this, guys. This is awesome. Some of these little vines would be really cool, like with your leaves too. So it's really neat that it's got acorns, 3 different flavors of leaves, lots of fun little details on the edge too. So make sure you grab this if you wanted it, because it's a really great tool to have as well.
Do we have any more scheduled, or do I need to come up with a new schedule for stenciling?
We have one more scheduled.
Okay.
I think we have one more scheduled, and remember Linda picked one that she and I are going to do together. Remember when people were checking out, and it was the last day. It was Thursday afternoon. She said, can I pick a stencil for you guys to do? And we'll do it live. And I said, sure. So she picked one, but she's got something at the beginning of December. So we were going to do that a little bit later in December. So Lindsay's got to get some other projects together.
Yeah, probably after next week, we'll roll into Christmas with a stencil. I can't remember just Christmas.
I think we have Christmas next week.
Okay. Yeah.
We are definitely doing in semi-pro painting. We're going to do that door hanger next week. So on Wednesday, join me Wednesday because we're going to do that door hanger. I wonder if we could do a discount on that door hanger, Lindsay.
Yeah, we can do it.
Let's do it. Let's do a discount on the door hanger next week. Lindsay will get it put up and we'll give you guys an exclusive coupon code that only the people that watched the video can use. It won't be something we'll publish. Yeah. So that's my gift to you for joining me. So we'll do that. Chris will let us do that. But we'll do that. We'll get the photo of this posted for you guys if you want to see that. And then you can always rewatch us on YouTube. So you can go to Chris Hoy Designs or CD Stencils, and you can go to the live section. There, it won't all come up as like a video, but there's like different brackets up there, and you can click on the little live one, and that's where we do all of our lives. You can find any of those. So any of the projects we've done, if you're not sure, you want to know colors or whatnot, you can hop over there, fast forward till you see me throw that bottle up. I always try to put them in case I forget to say the name. So I always try to show you because sometimes I'm talking. All right, guys, have an amazing day. Thanks for joining me, and we will talk to you guys next week. Bye-bye.